All right, so the first time I've run into somebody that is kind of out there, I just figured I'd do a little introduction on this video. I'm in the Charlotte area, and as I often do, I was driving around looking for cool buildings to photograph. As you can see, the one behind me is kind of like an industrial scene. I thought it was really neat, and the backdrop right behind this building is actually Charlotte itself, all the big, tall buildings. The train tracks are right here. I'm gonna tilt the camera down. I don't know if you'll actually catch the birds flying overhead. I'm assuming there's some sort of feed that this place actually distributes. I don't really know. I'm just assuming because of the type of the layout of the building. But there's birds that are flying overhead, and I'm wanting to get my drone out and get some really cool aerial photos of this building. But as I'm sitting here kind of checking out the layout, seeing how I want to actually fly my drone, I have this lady start approaching me, and as she's approaching me, I don't really think anything of it. She's dressed fairly well, and she gets closer and she starts spitting in her food, which caught my attention. So then I start to watch her, and when she gets really close, she literally throws her food onto my feet, and it strikes me and hits me, which I'm not concerned with. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal, but it was very odd. So obviously I had to get the GoPro out, and I wanted to ask what for. I was assuming it was a male, and just, you know, kind of watch for yourself and get your conclusions. She does state that she is homeless, so I do feel bad as far as that goes, but that doesn't give you the right to do whatever you want just because you're in a bad situation. If nobody treats you wrongly, like I said, I wasn't even looking at her direction or paying her any mind until she literally threw food on me. And the food's right here. This is the location that it happened. I'm gonna go ahead and pan down, and then I'm gonna show you what happened next. So just check the video out and see for yourself. So what was that about? Spitting in stuff and then throwing it at me.
First of all, two things. One is that you did not ask consent to film the video.
Actually, you're in public, so I have that right.
That's not true.
Yeah, 100%.
Pull out the documents.
I don't have to. It's legal.
Actually.
No, not really.
All right.
So you're now a YouTube star.
Awesome. Hi.
Yeah. So you spit in some food and then you threw it literally on my feet.
I did actually, because you stood and stared at me for a really long ass time.
No, actually, I was walking down the street, minding my own business.
Really wonderful.
Looking at those tall buildings because I was going to film them, but then you made a scene, so I decided to film you.
Oh, okay, that's how it went.
Yeah.
I came out of my house. I came out of my house. I came out of my house. And you were standing there and stood there and just was staring at me and then stood in one place, and I was like, wow, this guy's really weird.
No, I was actually parked over at the train tracks.
Really good at reading
I walked down the road.
After walking down the road, yeah, I think that I know how body language works, sir, because I've been dealing with people like you your whole life.
You're great. Did I say anything to you?
No, you didn't.
Did I make any advancements towards you? Did I wave at you?
No,
that's
not how people do it nowadays.
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows how harassment works.
So looking at you is against the rules. You
are smart enough to know not to do anything bold.
Man, my first Karen. This is awesome.
Is that you are actually really full of yourself.
Oh, this is great. I love it.
So my name's Slime Hag. You look me up on SoundCloud.
Oh man, great.
My song "Lose the Road."
Okay.
What else?
Got a Karen here. So she throws. I was assuming it was because I'm male.
I fled for my life from New York.
Okay, well that's
from a man that beat me.
I actually live in the van there,
I could give less than a fuck where you live.
So it's not a big deal.
Under the earth.
Awesome, great.
I hope that you turn to smoke.
So she's a very bitter Karen.
I'm not bitter at all.
I was assuming it was because I was a male, and I was 100% right.
Yep.
She decided to spit on food and throw it at me for no reason.
Everyone who's watching, this is my ass for the day. FYI, homeless.
Wait a minute.
I came out of my house. Homeless. Fuck men like you, the person that's making this video.
Awesome, great. I'm gonna get a million likes off of it. I appreciate it.
What else?
Make sure you keep that up.
Sorry, profanity.
I was gonna call the cops on you, but I'm gonna give you a pass on that because you assaulted me by throwing food at me for no reason.
I spit at it 5 times before landing it right in front of you. I believe if this was the pizza, I walked like this. I spit it 5 times.
And why would you get rid of food if you're homeless?
Frankly, I don't like your face, sir.
Oh, awesome, great. You have a wonderful day.
I hope you do.
So last little bit of the video, I went ahead and filmed the buildings, as you've already seen. She walked back by me again. I didn't engage her at all. We actually had no words. I stepped forward so she could walk on the sidewalk completely free of anything that she might have going on in her head. I didn't pull my camera out and point it at her. I didn't want to stir anything up. I let her go about her way. But I did kind of this time keep an eye on her to make sure she wasn't trying to walk towards my van, to do anything else fictitious towards me. And I noticed that she walked into an apartment complex. As I got back in the van, I was reviewing the video, and it actually says that she came out of her house. She's tried to say she was homeless. I think she was just digging through the trash, because she said she came out of her house in the video, and I watched her go back into an apartment complex. So I want to make that little point there. But I was actually going to give her a little bit of credit, because I got on SoundCloud and I was like, you know, if she is in a tough situation, not that I have this huge YouTube channel, but maybe I could give her a little bit of a lift me up, and I was going to put her name, Slag Hag, in the title, and I believe she said Lose the Road was the name of the song. I looked both of those up, and they were not on SoundCloud anywhere. So I really think that she was just a mean person, and I'm gonna leave it at that. So I appreciate watching the video, and comment. Tell me what you thought of it. This is not my normal video, and this isn't really the direction I want to go. So I just kind of want to see what your experience is on this video. All right, thanks.